History is being made here tonight at West Prairie High School for our first ever girls and boys wrestling doubleheader here at West Prairie High School. This is West Prairie Wrestling. Hello everyone watching on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. This be a fun one here tonight. Not one, but two matches being held here tonight. This is actually part of a triple header. Just now, the junior high wrestling team for West Prairie and Big Spring, and the Big Spring Bulldogs were victorious 48-36. West Prairie versus Big Spring as we start doubleheader here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel with the West Prairie Lady Mustangs taking on the taking on the Big Spring Lady Bulldogs. The Bulldogs coming to this matchup ranked 14th in the state according to state rankings from PAWrestling.com with a 3-3 overall record. Now, Big Spring Bulldogs are coming off a tough loss this past Monday on the road at the number 2 ranked team in the state, Gettysburg, and the Gettysburg Lady Warriors were victorious 54-6. This past night against Big Spring for West Prairie, they're coming to this matchup 3-4 overall, and they're coming off a tough loss here at home this past Thursday against Central Dauphin Rams. Final score was 66-12 in favor of the Rams. We have a few ranked wrestlers here to feature for our girls matchup here tonight. For West Prairie, the only ranked wrestler for West Prairie is Marty Morrison. Marty Morrison at 155 pounds is ranked 4th in the state in girls wrestling at 155 pounds. For the Bulldogs, they have 3 ranked wrestlers in the top 10. You have Jordan Suhina, who is currently ranked number 7 at 106 pounds. And Heaven Ramirez is currently ranked number 8 in the state at 170 pounds for Big Spring. And Sarah Lynn, the best wrestler on the Big Spring team, currently ranked number 7 at 190 pounds. Sarah Lynn, a 2-time state qualifier, and she won the state medal in 8th place last year at 170 pounds. Sarah Lynn bumping up to 190 pounds this year, and she is expected to take on Sadie Innerst for West Prairie tonight. Marty Morrison, the only ranked wrestler for West Prairie in the girls team, ranked number 4 at 155 pounds in the state of Pennsylvania. This is the first of 2 matches here on West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. You do not want to miss a moment. Right now we see the Big Spring Lady Bulldogs taking the mat for pre-match warm-ups. And a big packed house here tonight at West Prairie. A local rivalry. This is the closest rivalry for West Prairie in the division, in the Mid-Penn Conference, in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. And Big Spring, by the way, is one of 4 teams in the Mid-Penn Conference to be ranked in the state top 20. You got Boiling Springs, who is currently ranked number 17. Now you got Big Spring ranked at number 14. And then the top 2 teams in Pennsylvania girls wrestling are both from the Mid-Penn Conference. Gettysburg sitting pretty at number 2. And the Cumberland Valley Eagles currently ranked number 1 in the top 20 teams in girls wrestling, courtesy of the state rankings from PAWrestling.com. Don't know it yet on what weight class we'll be starting at. And we have a complete roster here for both teams. First for the Big Spring Bulldogs at 106 pounds, you got Emma Barrick and Jordan Suhina. At 112 pounds is Evelyn Hippensteel. At 124 pounds is Erica Deep. At 136 pounds is Helena Trez. 142 pounds will be Molly Byers. At 170 pounds is Heaven Ramirez. At 190 pounds is Sarah Lynn. Esther Reed is listed as the 235-pounder, but she did not weigh in, so we don't think we're going to see Esther Reed wrestle here tonight. For West Prairie girls wrestling, only 5 girls on the roster. 4 of them are healthy, as we see on our weigh-in sheet. Caitlin Leber did not weigh in today, so we don't think she's going to be wrestling here today. At 118 pounds is Anna Cotto. Anna Cotto having herself a big year so far. Desmere D'Angelo Jackson at 155 pounds, and as well as Marty Morrison at 155. And you got Sadie Innerst at 190 pounds. And that's the complete roster for the West Prairie Mustangs. Head coach is Zach Cal. Zach Cal having a very busy year this year because he is the head coach of both the girls and boys wrestling teams here at West Prairie. And once again, a very packed house here tonight. The scoreboard that you see on the bottom of your screen, we'll get into that in just a second, because the score that you see, the 0-0, that will represent the team scores. So we'll update the individual bout scores as we go along. And then 100 pounds, obviously, that's the weight class we'll be in. And then the time, obviously, for how much time there is left in each period, in each match. As we are getting set, ready to roll here. Packed house here tonight. Our first ever boys and girls wrestling doubleheader here at West Prairie High School, and against a very local team that West Prairie is so used to over a few years is Big Spring. A very short trip out of Newville, Pennsylvania. And this is our second to last broadcast of the week before the holiday break. We wish everyone a very happy holiday season. Tomorrow we'll be right back here at West Prairie High School for West Prairie boys basketball, as they'll be taking on the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils in a big Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. As we are going to take a quick break to get set for West Prairie versus Big Spring, live right here at West Prairie High School. West Prairie versus Big Spring girls matchup up first, coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back to get things rolling here at West Prairie High School. The West Prairie Mustangs out on the mat, and the Big Spring Bulldogs. And the Big Spring Bulldogs out here on the mat as well. As we're about to send over to our public address announcer Brent Anderson to announce our starting lineups here tonight. You may have noticed that 4 West Prairie Mustangs took the mat, and now we have 5 West Prairie wrestlers on our roster here. Ken Leber did not weigh in, so we don't think Ken Leber is going to be not wrestling today, unfortunately. But Big Spring currently ranked 14th in the state of Pennsylvania in girls wrestling, one of 4 teams in the Mid-Penn Conference. And here we go, Brett Anderson to announce our starting lineups.
As the Mustangs host the Big Spring Bulldogs, here are our bout matchups. 100 pounds will be a no contest. At 106 pounds, West Prairie will forfeit to Big Spring's Emma Barrett. At 112 pounds, West Prairie will forfeit to Big Spring's Jordan Sahina. At 118 pounds, for Big Spring, Evelyn Hippensteel. For the Mustangs, Anna Cotto. At 124 pounds, West Prairie will forfeit to Big Spring's Erica Deep. At 130 pounds will be a no contest. At 136 pounds, West Prairie will forfeit to Big Spring's Helena Trez. At 142 pounds, West Prairie will forfeit to Big Spring's Miley Myers. At 148 pounds, that will be a no contest. At 155 pounds, Big Spring will forfeit to either West Prairie's Dasmere D'Angelo or Marty Morrison. At 170 pounds, for Big Spring, Heather Ramirez, and then for West Prairie, either D'Angelo or Morrison. At 190 pounds, for Big Spring, Sarah Lynn, and for West Prairie, Sadie Inners. And 235 pounds will be a no contest. The head coach of Big Spring is Nate Gutschall. He's assisted by Joe Sinkovich and Leah Fleming. The head coach of West Prairie is Zachary Kell. He's assisted by Michael Morris, Johnny Cotto, and Nikki Works. Tonight's assigned PIAA official is DJ Korowitz. Our opening weight tonight will be 100 pounds.
So with all the rosters that we just heard, it looks like we're only going to have 3 actual bouts here in our girls wrestling match. A lot of forfeits going both ways, but a few no contests as well. But one match that sticks out right away, we're probably going to see Marty Morrison ranked 4th in the state at 155 pounds. And sounds like she's going to be taking on Sarah Lynn, who is a two-time state qualifier, as well as an 8th place medalist from a year ago in the Girls State Championship. So we might have a very good matchup here. Marty Morrison is currently undefeated, ranked 4th in the state at 155 pounds. Marty Morrison, a perfect 7-0. Another West Prairie wrestler to keep an eye on is Sadie Inners. Sadie Inners is going to be taking on Sarah Lynn at 190 pounds. That could be a really big matchup coming up here. So now we're going to have a couple of forfeits here. And I'll tell you, we got to get a table like right here so we can just stop people from going right up in front of us here. Do apologize for that. And so at 100 pounds, it's no contest, but Big Spring will get a forfeit.
Emma Bear for Big Spring accepts a forfeit.
And so Emma Bear. So Emma Barrick actually getting the forfeit there.
At 112 pounds, it's a forfeit for Big Spring's Jordan Sahina.
And Jordan Sahina is going to get a forfeit at 112 pounds. And now we're going to have our first matchup here at 118 pounds. Anna Cotto for West Prairie. Honor herself a big year. Anna Cotto with 3 wins and 4 losses so far. A couple wins by fall this year. 1 win by decision. And for Big Spring, it's got to be Evelyn Hippensteel.
Evelyn Hippensteel for Big Spring versus West Perry's Anacotto.
So Evelyn Hippensteel, 8-1 on the year so far. Hippensteel having a very good year for Big Spring. And Anacotto, 3-4 so far this season. Anacotto for West Perry won the championship in the first ever Battle of the Braids girls wrestling tournament, which was held at West Perry Middle School a couple of weeks ago. And now here's the first shot for Hippensteel. Hippensteel is going to get that single leg, and nice job sprawling is Cotto. Cotto going right up and out of bounds. And back to the center, 0-0. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in on the West Perry Athletic Park YouTube channel. At some point today, I'm going to show you what the head coach for West Perry, Zach Kell, is wearing. Because, I mean, I've seen what he's wearing before, but now it's really starting to shine, literally. Yeah, we'll show you that later on in the broadcast here. Very festive holiday season approaching here. We're only 4 days away from Christmas. Can you believe it? And so Hippensteel trying to get that single leg, and she has it wrapped up tight by Anacotto. Very wisely going sprawling to the side here. Now she has Evelyn's ankle here. Big crowd here tonight. Girls and boys doubleheader, and we're going to have a stalemate. 31 seconds to go in our first period. 1 of 3 official bouts in our girls matchup here tonight. And a lot of these times for West Perry girls wrestling, not just for West Perry, but also Big Spring, and ready for a lot of teams throughout Pennsylvania. Like, this is the first year that they're having like girls wrestling as a varsity sport, and so a lot of these teams are not going to have big numbers like some of the boys' teams do, but this is still history in the making here when we got girls wrestling sanctioned by the PIAA for the first time this year. And after 2 minutes, it is 0-0 for West Perry's Anacotto and Big Spring's Evelyn Hippensteel. Cotto is going to be down referee's position to start the second period. And I tried to get back to her field right away by Hippensteel, able to get one underhook to keep Cotto from getting back up. Big crowd here tonight. Our local rivalry, West Perry and Big Spring in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. The closest rivalry for West Perry in this division. Both these teams will be in separate tournaments next week to wrap up the 2023 portion of the wrestling season. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, and before the end of this match especially. Hippensteel, very nicely done. 1 minute left here in the second period. It's been all Hippensteel on top. We are still scoreless, 0-0. This is looking very good for Hippensteel, because if she can keep this match scoreless after 2 periods, then Hippensteel will most likely be down referee position, try to go for a skate point. And it's a stall warning here. A stall warning on Hippensteel on top. That's a rare thing these days, man. You get a stall warning when you're on top. It was a good call, however, for the official here. When you're doing absolutely nothing, like, it's easy to call stalling on a wrestler who's in bottom position, because most likely they're not going to be doing a whole lot. But when you get stalled on top, when you're literally not doing anything, you're just laying on top of your opponent, that could be called too. Not quite as often, but it can't be called. And now whistle blown here. And it's illegal at Nelson there. And it's going to give Anacoto a point. So that is big for West Perry. We have, like, ever since we started broadcasting girls wrestling this year, we have seen that quite a lot. Illegal full Nelson. And that gives Anacoto a 1-0 lead in the final seconds of the second period. That is big time right there. And that will take us to the end of our second period. 1-0 lead for Anacoto off a penalty point. So third period coming up. Hippensteel, of course, going down referee's position. Try to tie this match up with an escape point, or perhaps go for a reversal to take a 2-1 lead. Hippensteel reaching back for the single leg, and now Anacoto with the underhook, and this is looking good, and a 2-point reversal for Evelyn Hippensteel. Hippensteel takes a 2-1 lead. That's big time, but now Cotto trying to get back up. Nice job with the underhook here for Hippensteel. Prevent Anacoto for West Perry, preventing her from going up. And Hippensteel's got that underhook locked in tight. A big reversal gives Big Springs Evelyn Hippensteel a 2-1 lead. Third period here, a 118-pound matchup. Evelyn Hippensteel, 8-1 on the year. A junior for Big Spring. Only one senior for Big Spring this year. That is Sarah Lynn. And we'll see her later on against Sadie Ennerst. Hippensteel Junior did not qualify for the state championships a year ago. No doubt she's got to be looking for that later on. Final 17 seconds. This third period went by pretty quick. It's been all Hippensteel and a big reversal. Anacoto needs to get up to tie this match and perhaps force sudden victory, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen as Evelyn Hippensteel comes back despite a penalty point. She gets a reversal and gets a 2-1 decision victory over West Perry's Anacoto. So I believe next will be a 124-pound matchup, which is probably going to result in a forfeit. It does. So a forward there for Erica Deep for Big Spring. At 135 pounds. Elena Trez is going to get a forfeit. So Molly Bowers will give forfeit there at 142 pounds. So 148 is a no contest. We move on now to 155 pounds, where we're going to see West Perry's Desmere D'Angelo going up here. Or is this actually going to be a forfeit here for D'Angelo? I believe it is. So West Perry's got to get on the board. And it'll be a forfeit for West Prairie to Spirit D'Angelo, and that's how West Prairie will get on the board.
55 pounds, forfeit for West Perry's Jasmine D'Angelo.
And so here we go. Up next, 170 pounds. They're going to have West Prairie's Marty Morrison taking on Heaven Ramirez for Big Spring. This is a big-time matchup here. West Prairie's Marty Morrison, currently ranked number 4 in the state at 155 pounds. Here she is wrestling at 170 tonight. Taking on Heaven Ramirez. Ramirez currently ranked number 8 in the state at 170 pounds. So you got a top 10 matchup here in the state with these two wrestlers. Marty Morrison, number 4 at 155. Heaven Ramirez for Big Spring, ranked number 8 at 170 pounds. Both rankings courtesy of PAWrestling.com. Marty Morrison, a perfect 7-0. A couple forfeits here and there. And coming up later, we are expected to have a very special guest coming up here later tonight. You do not want to miss that. I'm not allowed to say right now who that will be. Fix our score a little bit here just now. It's 36-6 in favor of Big Spring Bulldogs, but big matchup here, 170 pounds. Less than 40 seconds to go. And there's got to be a stall warning on Ramirez. This is what Marty Morrison does so well, to get under the pressure of her opposing wrestler. And just backing her up. I mean, Marty Morrison is one of those wrestlers that doesn't take a whole lot of shots. But Marty Morrison, the first female wrestler to win a state medal a year ago. She finished in 7th place at 155 pounds a year ago in the Girls State Championships. Now that the PIAA sanctions girls wrestling, the Girls Wrestling State Championships will now be at the Giant Center in Hershey at the same time as the Boys State Championships are happening. Very exciting year for Pennsylvania wrestling. Years prior, including last year, the Girls Wrestling Championships were held at Central Dauphin East. And we have a caution here. Caution on Marty Morrison. So Marty Morrison on top of referee's position. Heaven Ramirez down at the bottom. We knew this would be a big-time matchup. Two ranked wrestlers in the top 10. And now Marty Morrison with that out Nelson. She has it locked in tight. But nice job for Heaven Ramirez to look the other way. And now whistle blown here. Potentially dangerous is called. And they'll restart. Big Spring fans, a lot of Big Spring fans, a lot of West Prairie fans. It is a packed house here tonight. We have all the Big Spring fans to my left here. And they are bringing noise here tonight. Coming up later, we'll have West Prairie Boys Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs. West Prairie Boys Wrestling currently ranked number 19 in the state. And now Marty Morrison in the top 5, ranked number 4 at 155. Taking on Heaven Ramirez, who's currently ranked number 8 in 170 pounds. Marty Morrison, a perfect 7-0 in competition. She did have a tough loss last week against such Dauphin top-ranked wrestler Ramirez, but that was an exhibition match, so that didn't really count towards her overall record. And now Ramirez trying to get up, and Ramirez careful here. All right, towards the Big Spring bench. 35 seconds to go. And looks like we actually have an entry here for Marty Morrison. Marty Morrison hang on to her wrist, it looks like. And unfortunately, Zach Rudy is over on the West Perry bleachers here. It looks like there's a medical emergency going on over there at the West Perry sideline. And, Marty Morrison has herself a little timeout as well. So now we're going to have Zach Rudy come over. I know that there's a lot of pressure on Marty Morrison this year. I mean, she was a beast last year, and it shows with her 7th place medal last year in the Girls State Championships. Right now, she's the best wrestler on her team. And she just, I don't know, almost looked like a nervous breakdown there a little bit. But Marty Morrison saying, hey, I'm good now, just had to get something out, and now I'm ready to roll. So here we go, back in period number 2. They didn't need Zach Byers, but there's a fan here at West Perry getting some medical attention. We hope everything is okay over there. Yep, and now it's a 1-point escape here for Heaven Ramirez. Time run out. Heaven Ramirez, a late escape point. Guess Big Springs Heaven Ramirez a 1-0 lead, and now Marty Morrison will be down referee's position. So here we go, 3rd period. Marty Morrison down referee's position, down 1-0. Marty Morrison could potentially look for a 2-point reversal, but it looks more like she's going to go for a 1-point escape. And now trouble here, and Marty Morrison down on her back. Helen Ramirez getting back points. This could be an upset right here in a ranked matchup. Marty Morrison has to survive for a minute 33 seconds. Ramirez driving forward, and there's the win by fall. 4 minutes and 31 seconds for Heaven Ramirez, and Marty Morrison has her first loss of the season. Big time matchup. And now, here we go at 190 pounds.
At 190 pounds, Sarah Lynn from the Bulldogs versus Sadie Anderson from the
This could be a big time matchup here. 190 pounds. Hold on, we got to reset our time here. We'll get that fixed up once we go to 145. It's only 2 seconds away now. So here we go. Sadie Anderson for West Perry and Sarah Lynn for the Big Spring Bulldogs. We had a request on Facebook yesterday that we want to wish a happy birthday to Sadie Inner's mom, Colleen. Colleen turning 49 today. Happy birthday to Sadie Inner's mom, Colleen. Celebrating her birthday today. December 21st, first day of winter. And I don't know if everyone knew this, but I just found out today on the radio that Colleen Inners, she has the same birthday as Samuel L. Jackson. That's pretty cool, I think. Winter solstice today. And now, Sadie Inners. Sadie Inners here. Sprawling down from Sarah Lynn's shot. Sarah Lynn ranked number 7 in the state at 190 pounds. Sarah Lynn, a 2-time state qualifier for Big Spring, and she finished in 8th place a year ago, earning a state medal for the Big Spring Bulldogs. But now Sadie Inners St. Has it right now 6-1 overall. She had a tough loss against Central Dolphin, but other than that, that was it. And actually, St. Anne's, she actually did have a win against Central Dolphin last week. And Sarah Lynn, only her second matchup this season. Sarah Lynn 1-0. She had a 1-0 win against Redland. A decision victory for Sarah Lynn against Redland. That was. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting too ahead of myself here. Thinking about the boys matchup a little bit because Big Spring boys wrestling 0-1. Their only loss was against Redland. And after, was there a point? I don't think there was, so I think we're scoreless here. Yeah, it's 0-0, so yeah, Big Spring pointing to the board saying, hey, like they had a team score of 6-0. I don't think it is. 39-6. Here's our score in our team duel. And 0-0 here at 190 pounds. This is our last matchup of the girls match. Coming up in just a few moments, we'll have West Prairie Boys Wrestling taking on Big Spring. And normally we have like two different broadcasts for two different events, but we're probably not going to have a lot of time to transition from the girls match to the boys match. And now Sarah Lane getting her starter back. This could be a big win, and it is. 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Sarah Lynn. And it's 45-6, and West Prairie is already lining up as well as Big Spring. It's a no contest at 285 pounds, and that is your matchup. Big Spring 45, West Prairie 6. West Prairie getting 6 points on a forfeit from Desmere D'Angelo, so it was all Big Spring here today. Big Spring the 14th ranked Big Spring Lady Bulldogs in the state. And that starts our doubleheader here at West Prairie High School. Coming up soon, we'll have West Prairie Boys Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs. They had the weigh-ins just now, and like originally it's supposed to start at 7 o'clock. I think we're gonna go right into action here in a few moments, so we'll keep it right here and get set for West Prairie Boys Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs here at West Prairie High School. This concludes our girls matchup, and Big Spring Bulldogs dominated to a 45-6 victory over the West Prairie Mustangs. We'll keep it right here, and we'll be back hopefully soon for our match number 2. West Prairie Boys Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs right here at West Prairie High School. Coming up next, we'll keep it right here. Maybe we'll have a time or two when we start here. Big Spring wins 45-6. And we are back. We are getting set for West Perry Boys Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs. And I told you we would have a special guest here, and we do indeed. The Grinch is here. The Grinch is at West Perry, probably getting ready to steal Christmas once again, but here he might be trying to steal a wrestling match here at West Perry High School. Man, I hope he's in action later. Happy holidays, everybody, from all of us here at West Perry High School, especially yours truly, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics. We just got the weigh-in sheets. And it looks like we might be starting at 215 pounds, but we don't know for sure. But you also got to look at what the West Perry coaches are wearing. You can see Josh Schaefer right here, and his outfit is like very festive. Glowing lights. You see Ryan Harrison right there getting the weigh-in sheets, and the Grinch just racing havoc there a little bit. Happy holidays for all of us here at West Perry High School as we get set for West Perry Wrestling against the Big Spring Bulldogs. This is our third match, and the Grinch is here with us today. Hopefully he doesn't. Who knows? Maybe we'll have him later on the broadcast. So we have the complete rosters here for both teams. We're going to go over for the Big Spring Bulldogs first. At 107 pounds, we'll see Colt Cleveland. At 114 pounds, it's Nicholas Bradley. 121 pounds will be Keegan Barrick. At 127 pounds will be Lennon Osball. At 139 pounds, we'll see Travis Gamer. At 145 pounds is Cord Hittrick. At 152 pounds is Parker Gibson. 160 pounds is Nicholas Souders. And two 172 pounders in Ethan Hoover and Ada Young. At 215 pounds, we'll see Evan Eckenrode and Nicholas Shives. And two 285-pound matchups at Owen Hutchinson and John Shives. No, most likely we're going to be seeing Owen Hutchinson in 285 pounds later tonight. For the West Perry Mustangs at 107 pounds, we'll see Hayden Quaker. At 114 pounds will be Evan Shepard. 121 pounds is Joshua Foster. 127 pounds we'll see either Christian Loffman or Jackson Rush. Most likely Jackson Rush there. 127 pounds. At 133 pounds we'll see either Lane Holtree or Ethan Ray. At 139 pounds we'll see either Cooper Nace, Blaine Paholski, or Aiden Shepard. At 145 pounds we'll see Adam Yoder. 152 pounds we'll see Jensen Hockenberry Folk. 172 pounds we'll see Tyler Morrison. And for West Perry at 189 pounds we'll see either Nathan Orman or Tucker Seidel. At 250 pounds we'll see Craig Bowden. And at 285 pounds is Nicholas Orman for West Perry Mustangs. Now West Perry Mustangs for West Perry Boys Wrestling, currently ranked number 19 in the state from the state rankings from Keystone Caliber Wrestling. West Perry currently ranked number 19 in the top 25. West Perry with a 3-1 overall record, 1-1 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. The West Perry Mustangs coming off a very tough loss this past week against Bowling Springs. For Big Spring, they are coming into this matchup 0-1, only their second dual meet this year. Big Spring suffering a tough loss against Redland a couple weeks ago. And this is the Mid-Penn Colonial Division opener for the Big Spring Bulldogs. Both of these teams in their last competition, they were both at the Carlisle Holiday Classic this past Friday and Saturday. The Big Spring Bulldogs had a 7th place finish. Big Spring got big performances from Keegan Barrick, Parker Gibson, and Owen Hutchinson, each finishing in 2nd place in the Carlisle Classic. And 4th place for Big Spring, Colt Cleanan. 6th place finish for Nicholas Souders, and 8th place finish for Cord Hittrick. For the West Perry Mustangs, they finished in 3rd place in the team standings at the Carlisle Classic this past weekend, where West Perry got 3 champions, all juniors: Tucker Seidel, Tyler Morrison, and Jackson Rush, each walking away with a Carlisle Classic championship. Craig Baldwin had a good tournament run, and he finished in 2nd place. He lost to Wilson's Ryan McMillan by a tech fall in the championship match. And Evan Shepard had a big day a big tournament as well, the Carlisle Classic. Evan Shepard finishing in 7th place. He went 5-2 in the Carlisle Holiday Classic last weekend. Couple ranked wrestlers to keep an eye on here for West Perry. Evan Shepard currently ranked number 27th at 114 pounds. Jackson Rush is currently ranked number 4 at 127 pounds in the state. Wright Paholski, we have not seen him wrestle yet this year, but he could be returning here tonight. We'll find out in just a few moments. Wright Paholski currently ranked number 12 at 145 pounds in the state. Wright Paholski, a returning state qualifier. Ty Morrison is currently ranked number 4 at 172 pounds in the state. Tucker Seidel is currently ranked number 20 at 189 pounds. And Craig Bolden, number 14 in the state at 215 pounds. Let's pray about to take the mat. West Perry taking the mat, big spring right here in front of us as we are about to get our starting lineups. Announced by our public address announcer, Brent Anderson. They get us rolling here today. Before we were cut off, big spring. Actually, here we go with Brent Anderson to announce our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to West Perry High School for tonight's match as your Mustangs host the Big Spring Bulldogs. Here are tonight's bout matchups. At 107 pounds, for Big Spring, Cole Cleveland, for West Perry, Hayden Quaker. At 114, for Big Spring, Nicholas Bradley, for West Perry, Evan Shepard. At 121, for Big Spring, Keegan Barrett, for West Perry, Joshua Foster. At 127 pounds, for Big Spring, Lennon Oswald, for West Perry, either Christian Loftman or Jackson Rush. At 133, Big Spring will forfeit to West Perry's either Lane Moultrie or Ethan Ray. At 139, for Big Spring, Travis Garner. For West Perry, either Cooper Ace or Aiden Shepard. At 145, for Big Spring, Ford Hetrick. For West Perry, Aaron Yoder. At 152, for Big Spring, Parker Gibson. For West Perry, Jensen Hockenberry Holt. At 160 pounds, for Big Spring, Nicholas Souders, below 70 forfeit. At 172, for Big Spring, either Ethan Hoover or Aiden Young. For West Perry, Todd Morrison. At 189 pounds, for Big Spring, of either Hoover or Young. For West Perry, either Nate Gordon or Tucker Seidel. At 215, for Big Spring, either Ethan Eckenrode or Nicholas Shines. For West Perry, Craig Bowden. 285. For Big Spring, Owen Hutchinson. For John Shines. For Westbury, Nick Foreman. The head coach for Lake Spring is Chris Barrett. He is assisted by Justin Barrett. The head coach for Westbury is Zachary Kell. He is assisted by Chad Schaefer, Cody Eversole, Bob Bowden, and Bobby Manning. Tonight's assigned PIAA official is Mark Murphy. The community recently suffered a huge loss with the passing of Jim Coons. Jim was a long-time and well-respected District 3 wrestling official. He will be sorely missed. We ask everyone now to please rise and observe a moment of silence in memory of Jim Coons.
And we are back here. A nice moment of silence for Mr. Jim Coons, who unfortunately passed away last week. A great official throughout the PIAA, and he'll surely be missed. He just passed away last week. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Coons family as we get set for PIAA Boys Wrestling. And it looks like we're going to start things off here at 107 pounds. We will have West Prairie's Hayden Quaker. And here we go, 107-pound matchup underway. Hayden Quaker for the West Prairie Mustangs. Look at it's Colt Cleland here for West Prairie. Hayden Quaker 3-6 on the year. And for Colt Cleland 7-4 on the year so far. We restart neutral. And Quaker, younger brother of our West Prairie quarterback Marcus Quaker. We heard rumors that Marcus Quaker is interested in joining the West Prairie wrestling team before the end of this year. And so wouldn't that be sound like? We have a fantastic quarterback for West Prairie football, and he is interested in his senior year to be part of the wrestling team. I mean, that would be awesome. I wish he was on the team right now. Marcus Quaker with big hopes of Rachel and Lex Neville in football, but he wants to do a little bit of wrestling for his senior year. And now here's a 2-point takedown for Cleveland. Our first matchup here in our boys matchup. West Prairie currently ranked 19th in the state as a team. And now Cole Cleveland. And we did see Blaine Poholsky during the starting lineup announcement come out to shake hands, so we could see Blaine Poholsky wrestle for the first time tonight. And his 3 back points is now 7-1 for Big Springs Cole Cleveland here in the first period. For those who are just tuning in, this is part of our triple header. Earlier today we had West Prairie Junior High wrestling team taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs were victorious 48-36. And then just earlier today, before this matchup started, we have West Prairie Girls Wrestling taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs, and it was all Big Spring in the girls matchup. The Bulldogs victorious 45-6. So here we go at the second period. 7-1 lead for Big Springs Cole Cleveland over West Prairie's Hayden Quaker. And another quick takedown makes it 9-1 here for Cleveland. Cole Cleveland 7-4 on the year. A freshman for the Big Spring Bulldogs, and Hayden Quaker, a sophomore, going 3-6 so far. Yeah, went by fall in the Perry County tournament a couple of weeks ago over Susquehanna. And from what Hayden Quaker told me, that was his 4th win by fall of his career. Very exciting young man here. There's Hayden Quaker. Now Quaker, for a small dude, he is pretty strong, and he is showing it right here, showing his strength, his power on top, trying to get a takedown here, or perhaps a 2-point reversal. By nice job for Cleveland to hang on by a wrist, and instead will be Cleveland getting a takedown. It's 11-2 for Big Springs Cole Cleveland. Just getting started here, our first matchup of our boys match, 107 pounds. Yeah, big crowd here tonight. A local rivalry. You see both West Prairie and Big Spring girls wrestling teams sticking around to cheer on the boys. Here in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division matchup. We even have the Grinch here with us tonight. Where did he go? I don't even see the Grinch anymore. Just a one-time appearance, I guess. Probably going back to Whoville. Trying to get back to Steel Christmas once again. It's 11-2 after 2 periods. And a stall warning is going to be called here on Hayden Quaker for tying his shoelaces. It's a new rule this year that you don't have your shoelaces tied. It's a stall warning. It's one of the new rules this year for PIAA wrestling. So here we go, Hayden Quaker on top. But Big Springs Cole Cleveland with the 11-2 lead here. This will stand as a major decision victory. And now a 2-point reversal makes it 13-2. And a quick 1-point escape. That makes it 13-3, and then another quick takedown makes it 16-2. And there's the quick escape, 16-3. And one more takedown for Cleveland will give him a tech fall, and that will, well, hold on, and now there it is. 18-3 tech fall in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and Big Spring is on the board first with 5 points.
Winner of 97 was Cole Cleveland for Big Spring.
11-2 So here we go, 114 pounds. For West. So Nicholas Bradley here for Big Spring, taking on Evan Shepard for West Perry. Evan Shepard, a freshman. He's already cracked into the state rankings. Currently ranked number 27 in the state at 114 pounds. Evan Shepard, a freshman for the West Perry Mustangs. And now, quick takedown attempt here. And 2 points for Evan Shepard. Evan Shepard has really put the West Perry Mustang fans on notice because Evan Shepard has been doing very good so far. Evan Shepard 10-5 to start his freshman year. Evan Shepard taking on Nicholas Bradley. Nicholas Bradley 3-4 on the year so far. Nicholas Bradley, a junior. And now Shepard going with the half Nelson. He's got that coffee grinder locked in. And there's the win by fall for West Perry's Evan Shepard. 1 minute and 46 seconds, time of the fall. Man, 1 minute and 46 seconds for West Perry's Evan Shepard. Here we go, Joshua Foster for West Perry. And for Big Spring, Keegan Barrick. Keegan Barrick right away with a quick takedown. Keegan Barrick 8-2 as a freshman for the Big Spring Bulldogs. And for Joshua Foster 2-4. So you got 2 freshmen going up here at 121 pounds. A take-fall win for Big Spring in the first match. Then a win by fall for Evan Shepard to make it 6-5 after 2 bouts. Going to be seeing a high-scoring matchup here. Big Spring, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is no pushover. They have done very well. Even though Big Spring only has 2 ranked wrestlers right now in the state rankings, but there's a win by fall for Keegan Barrick. Time of fall, 1 minute and 10 seconds for Big Spring's Keegan Barrick. So here we go with West Perry's Jackson Rush. So Jackson Rush won the Colorado Classic Championship this past weekend. Curry ranked number 4 at 127 pounds in the state. He is taking on Lennon Osball. Lennon Osball for Big Spring. Quick scramble here and out of bounds. We'll start neutral again. Lennon Osball, not a whole lot of matches for him so far. Lennon Osball, a junior, 1-5 on the year so far. Jackson Rush 11-1 so far this season. He had 1 tough loss in a championship match at Cumberland Valley, and now Jackson Rush dominating so far. 9 straight wins for Jackson Rush so far. 8 straight wins for Jackson Rush. Jackson Rush fell 1 win short, or a couple matches short of winning a state medal. Returning state qualifier Jackson Rush, a junior, two-time state qualifier. He'll be looking for a medal, or perhaps even better than that, for West Perry. And now Jackson Rush with that double underhook. And nicely done here. 43 seconds to work with. Jackson Rush getting back points. He's got to be up 5-0 unless of a fall is going to happen here in the next 35 seconds. And official in a really good spot. And nice job here for Osball to lift himself up a bit. All Osball can do is try to survive for the next 20 seconds. Jackson Rush just sitting down with both arms locked in. And Jackson Rush looking up, and now Osball is going to get out of it. It is 3 back points, so it's 5-0. 3-point near fall for Jackson Rush makes it 5-0 after the first period. There was a big mistake there by Jackson Rush. He had the pin locked in pretty much, but then he takes one look up at the scoreboard to see how much time he had. And now we're going to have blood time out here for Jackson Rush before the start of the second period. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for wrestling? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. All bonus points so far after 3 bouts for both teams. A win by fall for West Praise Evan Shepard. And 1 win by fall and a tech fall for Big Spring after 3 bouts. But now Jackson Rush with a little bit of blood. West Bay head coach Zach Cal, along with assistant coach Chad Schaefer, giving an eye on where did the Grinch go? They just like, yeah, I'm going to go back to Whoville and try to steal Christmas all over again. Happy holidays for all of us here at West Bay High School. We'll have one more broadcast before Christmas break. That'll be tomorrow night right here at West Bay High School for West Bay boys basketball, taking on the Green Castle Antrim Blue Devils. Tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock for our last broadcast before the Christmas break. We do have one broadcast next week, by the way. It's the first time ever since we started broadcasting our varsity events that we have a varsity matchup right in the middle of Christmas break. It'll be next Wednesday, the 27th, when we'll have West Prairie girls basketball taking on the Carlisle Thundering Herd, a local rivalry. 2 schools that rarely face each other despite being so close. These 2 schools are separated by Route 74. It's really a straight shot for both schools on Route 74. Next week, next Wednesday, the 27th, we'll have West Prairie girls basketball here at home against the Carlisle Thundering Herd. That could be a very fun matchup to watch next week. Both these teams in their next competition, they'll be at Chambersburg for the My House Trojan Wars. Blood timeout is finished for Jackson Rush. It took a little bit, didn't it? So here we go. Perry number 2, Jackson Rush for West Perry, up 5-0. Up 5-0 over Big Springs Lennon Osball. £127 matchup here in Perry number 2. Jackson Rush trying to get some. Now he lifts the high leg. And now look at this pinning predicament right here. This is dangerous. And oh my goodness, we see Osball like kind of leaning towards his neck a little bit. Nothing dangerous there. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for this first ever girls boys wrestling doubleheader. Like in years prior, we have seen some basketball doubleheaders, especially for the Chuck It Duck doubleheader between West Prairie and Susquehanna. But now that we have a 4C girls wrestling program here, we can now have girls and boys wrestling doubleheaders. Our first one ever here tonight. And now Allspaw able to get out, makes it 5-1. Jackson Rush in a little bit of a struggle here. And Allspaw tried to go for a single leg, and Jackson Rush able to slide out of the way. Allspaw on the offense here. Both wrestlers with an ankle locked up. And now Rush able to tilt back, and he'll get a 2-point takedown, and now Allspaw on his back. This is looking very good with 3 seconds left, and Allspaw has 1 second, and he'll run out of time. 3-point near fall once again for Jackson Rush, and it's 10-1 for Rush after 2 periods. And Allspaw is saying we are going to neutral here in the 3rd period. Allspaw with a little bit of an offensive strategy there in the 2nd period, but Jackson Rush with 10-1 lead. This will hold us a major decision victory unless something happens here in the next 2 minutes. Allspaw moving forward, and Rush able to go circle around him, but no takedown. Rush unable to finish. Jackson Rush, a 2-time state qualifier, avoids another takedown attempt for Allspaw. And now with the single leg here, and Rush is going to get 2 points, and it's now 12-1. It's an 11-point matchup. As we are now 1 minute, and now Jackson Rush with the half Nelson. Allspaw getting a little tired right here, and there's the win by fall for Jackson Rush. 5 minutes and 5 seconds for Jackson Rush. And back and forth we go. So next at 133 pounds, looks like West Prairie's got to get a forfeit. Ethan Ray's got to get a forfeit at 133 pounds, which will take us to 139 pounds. That's kind of surprising, Ray, that Big Spring doesn't have a full team. They have more than enough wrestlers, but nobody to start at 133 pounds.
Travis Garner for Big Spring versus Aiden Shepard for West Prairie.
Now we got Aiden Shepard here for the West Prairie Mustangs. Taking on Travis Garner for Big Spring. Aiden Shepard. Out of bounds. And Shepard, a freshman, brothers with Evan. Twin brothers, Evan and Aiden. Aiden Shepard have a 5-7 record as a freshman so far. And he's going up against Travis Garner. Travis Garner, a junior, 0-5 so far this season. And this is looking very good. Going to be a promising matchup here for Aiden Shepard. And out of bounds. 2-point takedown for Aiden Shepard. Makes it 2-0 for Shepard. One minute to go here in the first period. 139-pound matchup. It's been a tough season so far for Travis Gardner, 0-5 to start the year. A couple losses by fall, 3 by decision. Excuse me, only 1 by decision. My mistake there. Aiden and Evan Shepard, twin brothers, both freshmen. Having themselves a good year so far, especially for Evan. Evan Shepard 10-5 on the year so far, already cracking in the state rankings as a freshman. And now here's Aiden Shepard going for a near fall. He'll get a 2-point near fall, makes it 4-0 at the end of the first period. Decision divert over to Shepard and the Mustangs. And Aiden Shepard will be down referee's position to start period number 2. A caution here on Gardner. Travis Gardner looking for his first win of his junior year. And it's still anybody's matchup here as Shepard very wisely trying to spin around, but Gardner staying right back on top. And out of bounds. There's a 1-point escape there for Shepard, makes it 5-0. Out of bounds again. Get bow here for West Prairie's Aiden Shepard. There's a 2-point takedown. Nice takedown here for Shepard. Makes it 7-zip in the final minute of the second period. Aiden Shepard hasn't had a major decision victory so far, not alone a win by fall. Now Aiden Shepard is going to go for this here. Aiden Shepard trying to get a half Nelson, but Gardner not letting it happen. Once again, both these teams will return to action next week, Friday and Saturday at Chambersburg for the 2023 My House Trojan Wars. A very competitive tournament there at Chambersburg next Friday and Saturday. Right before the last competition of 2023. 5 seconds will tick off here, and after 2 periods, West Prairie's Aiden Shepard up by 9. It is 9-0. And Gardner saying, let's go neutral, and a very quick takedown attempt there. Nice shot, going for a double leg was Gardner, but somehow Shepard was able to sprawl out of the way, and now a very good look. Looks like Gardner has that single leg locked in, so not a chance for Shepard to sprawl around. He has to reach back and break up the hands, and now nicely done there for Aiden Shepard. A 2-point escape point, breaking the hands free, and gets 11-0. Aiden Shepard looking for his first career tech fall victory, perhaps. He needs 4 more points to do it. It's 11-0, and now nice half Nelson here. Aiden Shepard will get the win by fall. 4 minutes and 44 seconds, the time of the fall. And it's 24-11. for the West Prairie Mustangs. A lot of battle there for West Prairie's Aiden Shepard at 139 pounds.
At 145, Ford Hetrick for Big Spring versus Blaine Pahalski for the Mustangs.
And so here we go. The rumors are true. Blaine Pahalski is back, ladies and gentlemen. Blaine Pahalski, the returning state qualifier, had a scary injury during the football season this past fall. And now Blaine Pahalski getting his first match of the year here tonight. Blaine Pahalski, a returning state qualifier. No doubt he's got to be looking for big things here. Blaine Pahalski, a senior for the Mustangs, getting his first match of the year tonight. He is seeing on Cord Hetrick here for Big Spring. Hetrick 4-6 on the year. And Blaine Pahalski already with a 2-0 lead. He's got to get a tilt in. And no back points being awarded just yet for Blaine Pahalski. 24-11 is our team score here for the West Prairie Mustangs. Big Spring is looking for a sweep here tonight. Earlier today, the junior high wrestling match, Big Spring dominated to a 48-36 victory. Then before this match, the West Prairie girls wrestling team hosting the 14th ranked Big Spring Bulldogs, where Big Spring was victorious 45-6. It was all Big Spring. Desmere D'Angelo getting the 6 points on a forfeit for the Mustangs in the girls matchup. And West Prairie, for Blaine Pahalski, even though this is his first match of the year, he is ranked in the state rankings. Blaine Pahalski currently ranked number 12 in the state at 145 pounds. And when you got that caliber with the state qualifying in the last 2 years, yeah, you're going to be in the top 25 at least, and he's ranked number 12. Pahalski with the nice out Nelson, and oh, there's a pin. We just missed it right there in front of us. The referee not in a good spot as of right now. And 9 seconds to go, and there's the win by fall. First win of the year in match 1 for Blaine Pahalski, and he does it by fall in 1 minute and 53 seconds. Blaine Pahalski 1-0 to start his senior year. So up next here, you ready to see some aggressive style wrestling? You're going to get it right here at 152 pounds for West Prairie's Jensen Huckenberry Folk. Parker Gibson here for Big Spring. Parker Gibson 4-1 in his sophomore year. And just like that, Jensen Huckenberry Folk, you want to see some aggressive style wrestling, you're going to find it right here in West Prairie's Jensen Huckenberry Folk, younger brother of Justice Huckenberry Folk, who is currently wrestling at York College. A freshman, Justice Huckenberry Folk, one of the best West Prairie wrestlers in the history of the program. Wrestling at Division III York College, Spartans at York College. And so Justice Huckenberry Folk already with a 2-0 lead. Jensen, 6-3 on the year so far, and all 6 wins were by fall. Jensen Huckenberry Folk surprisingly did not place at the Carlisle Classic this past weekend. We just saw Jackson Russia a few moments ago. He won a Carlisle Classic championship along with Tyler Morrison and Tucker Seidel. We'll see both of those wrestlers later on in the match. And now Jensen with the nice out Nelson. And Gibson trying to get out of it around the edge of the mat with 17 seconds to go. And there's a win by fall. Jensen Huckenberry Folk keeps his streak going. Down the fall, 1 minute and 46 seconds. Our Jensen Hockenberry Folk, and the lead grows for the West Prairie Mustangs. Oh my, oh my goodness. We have a situation here on the big. Parker Gibson just collapsed here on the. Oh my goodness. Parker Gibson just collapsed right here, landing on some chairs. And we're going to have a timeout now. The official hurrying over. Yeah, we're not going to show this on the stream. This is just. Oh my goodness. I mean, Parker Gibson just collapsed right to my right here. So we're going to have a timeout here. Oh man, this does not look good. We're going to take a timeout here. Guys, now all eyes are on Parker Gibson, who just collapsed on the Big Spring bench. We're going to take a timeout, and hopefully we'll have an update here in just a moment. We'll be right back. So if you're just tuning in right here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel, we just have a very scary situation over here to my right for Big Springs Park Gibson, who just collapsed after his match against West Prairie's. Against West Prairie's Jensen Hockenberry Folk. So yeah, Big Springs. Parker Gibson just collapsed here, and we can't tell you as of right now. Like, we don't know what the condition is for Parker Gibson. As the athletic trainer, the officials here, the West Prairie Athletic Director Ryan Harrison, and of course our athletic trainer Zach Rudy, all attending to Big Springs. We can't tell you that that it looks like Parker Gibson is moving. He is breathing, but just a very scary situation here at West Prairie High School for Big Springs Parker Gibson. Sophomore just had a very tough loss by fall in the first period over against West Prairie's Jensen Hockenberry Folk. But we can tell you that that Big Springs Parker Gibson is moving. He appears to be conscious. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, and paramedics are on the way. So we do have a scary timeout here. All the West Prairie coaches are now, like most of the West Prairie coaches are over here on the Big Spring sideline here on the Big Spring bench. And everyone's keeping a close eye on Parker Gibson, who again just collapsed over here on the Big Spring bench after his match against Jensen Hockenberry Folk. It's a very scary situation here. Parker Gibson does appear to be conscious. They're pretty much the entire Big Spring team, as well as some officials here, keeping a close eye on Parker Gibson. He appears to be conscious, so That's pretty much the best we can give you right now. We're going to take a quick break to reset our match here. West Prairie leads 36-11, and we'll be right back after this timeout. So we have a little bit of an update here on Parker Gibson, who just collapsed over here on the Big Spring bench. Um, and it looks like we are going to continue this match. And yeah, so Bart Gibson, his parents are both here for Big Spring. And so we're going to start the match now. And a forfeit is coming up here for Big Spring. And so here we go. There was a forfeit there for Big Spring at 160 pounds. Now, paramedics are on the way for Big Spring's Parker Gibson. Just had a tough loss against West Prairie's Jensen Hungenberry Folk. So now here we go, 172 pounds.
At 160, the forfeit for Big Springs, Nicholas Souders.
So Nicholas Souders got a forfeit at 160 pounds. And 172 pounds.
Ethan Hoover for Big Springs versus Ty Morrison.
So we got Ty Morrison here for the Mustangs. And Ethan Hoofer for Big Spring. And we have a possible notice looking over to Parker Gibson here for Big Spring. Gibson is sitting up, which is a great sign right there. I didn't see anything about CPR or anything, but Parker Gibson is now sitting up, and there's a quick win by fall for West Prairie's Ty Morrison. Ty Morrison win by fall in 46 seconds. Actually, 42-17. Ty Morrison just dominated. Ty Morrison ranked number 4 in the state at 172 pounds. So that will go to 189. Well, I think we're going to see a forfeit here for West Prairie. And it will be a forfeit for West Prairie's Tucker Seidel.
At 189, Big Spring forfeits to West Prairie's Tucker Seidel.
So Tucker Seidel, Carlisle Classic champion for this past weekend. He's currently ranked number 20th at 189 pounds in the state. So now we'll move forward to 215 pounds. We're down to the last 2 matches of the night already as we get to the heavyweights. (48-17) the team score for West Prairie as the Mustangs are rolling to a big win against Big Spring. Here we go at 215 pounds. We have Quade Bowden, a returning state qualifier, currently ranked number 14 at 215 pounds in the state. And he's taking on Nicholas, I believe it's Nicholas Shives. Yeah, make sure we find out who exactly is this wrestler. It is Nick Shives for Big Spring. Nick Shives, a senior 4 and 5 on the year, taking on returning state qualifier Quade Bowden. Quade Bowden 6 and 2 on the year. He finished in second place at the Carlisle Classic this past weekend, losing by tech fall to Wilson's Ryan McMillan. And now it's going to be a big upset here for Nick Shives. Nick Shives has Bowden on his back for a moment. A 2-point reversal and 1 minute to go. And no back points were awarded. So we are tied at 2-2. Nick Shives almost with a big upset. 1 minute to go. Tied at 2. Quade Bowden with a 2-point takedown. Then a reversal surprise for Shives. And 1 point gain here for Quade Bowden. Makes it 3-2. One more match coming up at 285 pounds where we're most likely going to see Big Spring's Owen Hutchinson, one of 2 Big Spring wrestlers ranked in the state rankings. Keegan Barrick, by the way, is ranked number 13 at 114 pounds. He had a big win there at 114. And Owen Hutchinson coming up at 285, currently ranked number 8 at 285 pounds in the state. Owen Hutchinson has a surprising loss in the Carlisle Classic in the championship match this past weekend. And now Quade Bowden, son of assistant coach Bob Bowden, who is also the head coach for West Prairie football, looking on the West Prairie sideline with his sparkling bright lights gear that West Prairie coaches are wearing here today. At the end of the first period is 5-2 for Quade Bowden. He had a 2-point takedown in the final seconds. 5-2 lead here for Quade Bowden. Take on Nick Shives, and Shives able to get right back up immediately. Makes it 5-3, not 6-2. And now Great Boy, he doesn't care what the score is, guys. He's got to be going for a win by fall here. Great Boy with a 2-point takedown. And now Great Boy with plenty of time, 90 seconds to go. Great Bolin all over Jives. Bolin looking up for a second. Now he switches over to the side, and he'll get 3 back points. Makes it 11-2 for West Prairie's Great Bolin. Great Bolin trying to get this win by fall to pull it out of reach here. And Great Bolin now getting over to the half. Now saying Bolin with a minute to go in the second period, and there's the win by fall. Down to fall, 3 minutes and 4 seconds for West Prairie's Great Bolin. And we're heading down to 285 pounds. Our last match here for our first ever girls-boys doubleheader. So we'll see what Big Spring's Owen Hutchinson, currently ranked 8th in the state at 285 pounds. Taking on Nicholas Orban for West Prairie. What a big task indeed for Nick Orman. Nick Orman for West Prairie. Currently with a 2-5 record and a monster takedown for Hutchinson. Hutchinson, 7-1. He had his first loss of the season in his last match in the championship at the Carlisle Classic this past Saturday. And now Owen Hutchinson in the top 8 in the state at 285 pounds. No doubt he's got to be looking for a big state tournament coming up in March, or in February, I should say. And they could have been in for a thriller here. And now Hutchinson making it look too easy, going right on top of Orman. And it's a 3-point near fall, makes it 7-4, or excuse me, 7-0 for Big Spring's Owen Hutchinson. And now once again, Owen Hutchinson. And there's a win by fall for Big Spring's Owen Hutchinson. 1 minute and 13 seconds, time of the fall, and that will wrap up our matchup here for West Prairie versus Big Spring. We have another update here on Big Spring's Parker Gibson. He is up. I mean, he's still laying down, but he is sitting up here. The ambulance is on the way here for Parker Gibson. Thoughts and prayers go out to Parker Gibson and his family. His parents are here in attendance, keeping a close eye on their son Parker. And they hope that he'll make a quick recovery here. And now, what a great sign of sportsmanship right here. We see the handshakes here, but more importantly, the West Prairie Mustangs heading over to Parker Gibson, shaking hands with Parker Gibson. That is just great sportsmanship right there. When you know a wrestler is in trouble, that's how strong this community is. The entire West Prairie, we're going to go ahead and show this, because this is just fantastic sportsmanship right here, as West Prairie and Big Spring all heading over to Parker Gibson. That's just great sportsmanship right there at the end. Our final score here, West Prairie wins 54-23. The West Prairie Mustangs now improved to 4-1 on the year, now 2-1 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Big Spring now drops to 0-2 on the year, and now 0-1 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Next time out for both teams will return to action next Friday for the 2023 My House Trojan Wars, hosted by Chambersburg High School next Friday and Saturday to wrap up the 2023 portion of the wrestling season. Both West Prairie and Big Spring will be at that tournament. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel will be back here tomorrow night for our last broadcast before the winter break, as we will have West Prairie boys basketball taking on the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll be streaming that right here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. That is going to do for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casey, and our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School. I am Alex Wall of the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. This has been a presentation of our first ever girls-boys wrestling doubleheader exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. Their final score in the girls match, Big Spring wins 45-6, and here in our boys match, the West Prairie Mustangs dominated to a 54-23 victory. Good night, everybody, and happy holidays. We'll see you tomorrow night for West Prairie boys basketball against Greencastle Antrim. Good night, everybody.